Do you want to know what's going on in the real estate market? Well, in this video, we're covering market stats, time frames, and values right here in Southwest Florida. Stay tuned. Hey everybody, I'm Rob Wozner, a local realtor here in Southwest Florida. If it's your first time on my channel and you want to know everything about eating, sleeping, working, playing, and the real estate market, this is the channel you need to subscribe to. So hit the subscribe button and tap the bell so you're notified every time I drop a new video. According to the December 2023 market report, overall inventory increased 45.9% to 3,949 properties, and that's up from 2,706 properties back in December of 22. The report showed consistent monthly increases in inventory during the year, which means more options for buyers throughout 2024, especially in the condominium market, which saw an amazing 78.7% increase in inventory. However, the housing market faced several challenges in 2023. Rising interest rates, rising insurance rates, and rising inflation. I would also like to point out increased personal travel increased in 2023 is another reason why home sales lagged this year. As a result, closed sales in 2023 decreased 13.6% to 8,816 closed sales, and that's down from 10,206 closed sales back in 2022. So why does Florida's real estate market appear to be hanging on a lot better than most places throughout the country? In addition to strong job growth, Florida continues to be a leader in population growth. Throughout 2023, both retirees and working age adults and their families continued to move to Florida in droves from everywhere in the country. According to the latest population estimates from the U.S. Census Bureau, between the midpoints of 2022 and 2023, Florida's population increased by over 365,000 residents. That growth is just second to Texas in net increase of over 470,000 residents. That works out to just over 1,000 new residents per day here in Florida. In percentage terms, Florida's population increased over 1.6%, which is the second highest growth rate this period, trailing only South Carolina's increase of 1.7%. Overall, the U.S. population only increased 0.5% during this period, which just goes to show you what an advantage Florida's rate of population growth brings to the Florida real estate market. So it turns out that both job growth and population growth help mitigate some of the dampening effects that high mortgage rates had on home buying demand in 2023. Unfortunately, though, there were not quite enough to keep home sales from declining. Florida's single-family home sales were still down 10% in 2023 compared to 2022, partly due to interest rates still being favorable for buyers back in 2022. In December, single-family sales were down less than 4% year over year. Similarly, in the condo townhouse sales, they were down 16% for the year, but only fell a little over 6% year over year in December. Back in the local market here in Naples, despite challenges, there were 7 months in 2023 when new listings increased more than new listings reported in comparative months over 2022. For December, new listings increased 12.1% to 892 new listings, and that's up from 796 new listings back in December of 2022. What I find interesting is that unlike other industries that experience a reduction in price when supply increases, the Naples area housing market enjoyed a 9.7% increase in overall median close price in December, and that's to $631,000. And that's up from $575,000 back in December of 2022. In comparison, according to the National Association of Realtors, the median existing home price in the U.S. increased 4.4% in December to $382,000, and that's up from $366,000 in December of 2022. Statewide, the amount of housing supply remains too limited, and the demand for housing in Florida remains too strong to support any sort of significant home price correction anytime soon. In December, the median sale price for single-family homes in Florida was up almost 4% year over year to $410,000. The median price in the condo townhouse market, meanwhile, was $330,000, and that's an increase of 6.5% compared to a year ago. Back in Naples, another thing that is pretty interesting is the report indicated a 24.8% decrease in closed sales for single-family homes near the beach, which is the reason most people enjoy moving to Naples, Florida. The total cost of home ownership includes a lot more than just the home price. Some things that are very important is depending on the type and location of the property, A buyer will appreciate the benefit of working with an experienced realtor like myself because we can help you determine various contributing costs like property and flood insurance, association fees, the potential future assessments or property value adjustments when planned infrastructure projects like road expansions, rezoning, and stormwater improvements happen. Upon reviewing the report, one big reason we did not perform last year's sales is because buyers who had plans to eventually relocate to Florida moved their timelines up. The pandemic convinced a lot of people to buy sooner, so the high number of sales we enjoyed in 2021 and 2022 were stolen from sales that would have taken place in 2023. Rapid market advancement stopped in early 2022. Something to keep in mind is that on average it takes 12 to 24 months for the market to readjust. What we're seeing now are more sellers accepting that this phase is over, and that's why there's been a 29.6% increase in the number of price decreases reported in 2023. Another issue we should address are intermarket sales, like downsizing or upsizing by current homeowners in Naples that didn't occur at the same rate we once enjoyed in pre-pandemic years. People who are locked in a mortgage at like 3% are very reluctant to let it go. In response, more choices don't seem to outweigh the other factors facing buyers right now. And so buyers' sense of urgency has diminished. It isn't like 2021 when a home would be listed and sold in the same day within minutes and hours. Plus, many people today are hoping the Fed will drop rates again. But I also like to remind people that if you see a property you like, there are many others who will probably like it also. As we say in the business, you marry the house and date the rate, as you can always look into refinancing when the rates go down. Once again, thank you for watching my real estate market update video. If you have any questions or want to know more about the real estate market, you need to take the first step. Give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, however you want to get in touch with me. I have the systems and processes dialed down to make this transaction as smooth and easy as possible. I have your back when buying or selling property right here, Southwest Florida, and I look forward to seeing you on my next video.